the mirror of Brahman, the awakened one, a bridge to the absolute. In the Upanishadic tradition, truth is not a static set of moral binary codes, but a living, breathing realization. It is approached through pravachana, exposition, manana, reflection, and nididhyasana, profound meditation. The dialogues of the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad prove that enlightenment does not demand the abandonment of reason, but rather its perfection through spiritual insight. 1. The epistemology of the awakened mind. True knowledge begins with the dissolution of intellectual pride. As the Kena Upanishad 2.3 suggests, the moment we claim absolute ownership of the truth, we lose it. The spiritually awakened individual operates from a space of learned ignorance, a humility that allows the universal self to speak through them. He who knows not, knows. He who knows not. 2. The authority of the realized being, Jnani. The Chandogya Upanishad's Mahavakya, Tattvam Asi, thou art that, is the ultimate credential of the awakened. When an individual realizes that their Atman is synonymous with Brahman, their authority ceases to be personal and becomes universal. The divine mirror. The seeker is advised by the Mundaka Upanishad 1.2.12 to seek a guru who is Srotriya, learned in scripture, and Brahmanishtha, established in Brahman. Significance. Their decisions are not based on egoic preference but are reflections of the universal intelligence that moves the stars and the seasons. 3. The alchemy of inner correction. The journey toward awakening is a process of refining the charioteer. The Katha Upanishad 1.3.3-9 describes a hierarchy of inner alignment. The senses, the horses, the mind, the reins, the intellect, Buddhi, the charioteer, the self, Atman, the lord of the chariot. As one awakens, the charioteer, intellect, becomes increasingly synchronized with the lord of the chariot, self. What looks like a change of mind or correction in the awakened person is actually the subtle tuning of the instrument to the frequency of the divine. 4. The state of Turiya, unified decision-making. Upon the completion of awakening, the individual enters the state described in the Mandukya Upanishad as Turiya, the fourth state of consciousness. Steady wisdom, Sthita Prajna. There is no longer a decider separate from the decision. Stability. As the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad 4.4.6 notes, they are established in the self alone. Non-dual action. Every choice becomes Shantam, Shivam, Advaitam, peaceful, auspicious, and non-dual. 5. Cosmic will and the limits of language. The Isha Upanishad, verse 6, reminds us that the realized soul sees all beings in the self and the self in all beings. Consequently, their decisions are inherently ethical because they cannot harm another without harming themselves. However, even this sublime state recognizes the majesty of the unknowable. The Taittiriya Upanishad 2.9 warns that the ultimate reality is that from which words return, along with the mind, not attaining it. Final synthesis. The Upanishadic vision presents the awakened individual as a bridge between the finite and the infinite. They are the Rishi, a seer of the cosmic rhythm; the conduit, one whose personal will has been dissolved into the universal will; the stabilizer, a presence that brings clarity to a world of confusion. Ultimately, their decisions are not judgments in the human sense, but natural expressions of the universal self acting through a purified vessel.